Hey guys, happy Friday. I hope that you had a fabulous Christmas. I bet you're like I am and you're just like, you loved it, you enjoyed it, but you're glad it's over. That is where I am, and I wanted to today, I've got so much to share with you. Honestly, we need a video every day. We need like walkie-talkies or something. So I've got everything here that I got for Christmas, and I've got everything up here I've been working on this week, and a new handbag, and lots of good stuff. Let's just start off with my face. I have gone through a little, it's like so deep. I don't know if I can even take you there without you thinking I'm crazy. Okay, when I was doing my home decor, I was working with one of my good friends, Tracy, and we did like the living room, we did this room, and then when we got to the bedroom, we went through so many different things until I felt like I just loved it. And I have a problem with sometimes identifying what it is I like and what I don't like, and that bothers me. So I will just like beat a dead horse and try to figure it out. Well, what she ended up saying was I liked high contrast. And I was like, oh my gosh, she's so right. Like, I love our white or white-ish walls with our dark doors. I do love that. I love black and white photography. That is one little thing that started it. Then the other day I was working on my computer, and on the page I saw a girl that I don't think I've ever watched, and she said, the black turtleneck, is it really a closet staple? And it grabbed my attention because I was thinking, I need to get a black turtleneck. So I ended up clicking on that video, and that started the rabbit hole. And Brooke just pulled up, so let her in. I'll be right back. Okay guys, I forgot I had these in my hair. I did a closet declutter-ish yesterday. Was it yesterday or day before? I think it was yesterday. And I cleaned the floor of my closet. And I also had a stack of jeans on a shelf that I did not know what they were. It was 17 pair, and I did another little video and tried those on and went through them. So I'm gonna post that this weekend if you want to watch. It could be boring, but a lot of you always ask me, what do I do with everything? Do I declutter? All of that stuff. So I will post that this weekend. And when I was in the closet, I will grab one of my Christmas gifts and clean these glasses. I came across these in a box, and I don't know why they were in there. And it's not, I kind of in the back of my mind knew I had these, but I couldn't find them in my drawer. And then I thought, well, maybe I sent them back. I couldn't remember, but they're from Vehla, V-E-H-L-A. They're the Kaaya, and they are so fabulous. And what's funny is I had just ordered 2 pair the night before because they had a sale, buy one, get one free. So you could get 2 pair. And I don't know, hopefully they'll get here soon. But so this is what I had in my hair. Very vibey, cool. But they do have just regular sunglasses that aren't as out there. And then my hair today is just a la naturel, because last night I was winding down and I blew it out and I put mousse in it. That Kenra Platinum mousse will make you feel like you have about 2 or 3 times the amount of hair. And I put it up and slept in it, and this is what I got. I had planned on curling it, but it's such an ugly day and it's been raining, all that stuff, so I decided to save it the torture. Okay, now getting back to my high contrast, low contrast rabbit hole. What she was saying in that video, and I will post it down below, is that not everyone looks good in a black turtleneck. She had a picture of Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon, and they both have a really pointy, kind of a long chin. So what did it do? It caused contrast and it accented that. Well, then I was like, oh my gosh. So I started looking up high contrast this, low contrast that, and there is a whole world out there, a whole world. And it also talks about your coloring. Like, I would be low contrast because I don't have, like, my hair, my eyes, and my skin are very much you know, light and low. And then people with high contrast would be people like Tamara Kalinick and Kim Kardashian and all the people that I try to copy their makeup and their look, and it doesn't work out for me. So understanding a lot of those things really does help. And I haven't come to my total conclusions, but I have realized that even when it comes to makeup and the way I dress, I either like very, very low to almost no contrast. Like I told you, I would rather go with no makeup than red lipstick and, you know, full on brows and lots of blush. Like I feel like it's torture. Like I always say, I feel like I should be on the news. It's just too much. I would rather go with nothing, or like what I have on today, where it's just high contrasty enough. I like cheekbones, I like lip liner, I like lashes, eyeliner, and some brow. That's it. I don't like a lot of color on my cheeks. I don't like a color on my lips. And honestly, if you could see me in black and white all the time, I would love it. I love it. I love black and white photos. So with this, I came to another little battle I always have in my head is cool tone, warm tone, neutral, all of the things. I know that my skin, like this, I don't have any tanner on. This is just what's naturally left from the summer. So I have warm tone skin. But when I do makeup tutorials or videos, people freak out on me because when I use a warmer tone foundation, it looks off because I have redness in my face. That is because skin damage through the years, and a big part of it is Retin-A and hydroquinone every night. And it causes my skin to have redness. I need to cover the redness and match my body. Okay, so last night I went to Ulta. It was the end of the day. I don't normally get out at this time, but John was helping a friend with his computer. I had just gotten out of a meeting on Zoom, and I said, I am going to Ulta, and I'm going to have a professional. They do have some really good makeup artists there that I've gotten to know, and I'm going to have them match me to a bunch of foundations and see if I can get my perfect skin tone that's not too warm, not too cool, and I feel like will look good. Okay, another thing that I'm battling with is you're not seeing me in real life. You're seeing me underneath my chandelier, which I mixed cool and warm bulbs because you don't want to look all cool and you don't want to look all warm. And then I have one light on, and I did change this to cool. You know what? Let's change it. Let's do a little experiment. This is the cool. That's the warm. See how much of a difference that makes? And this is what I usually use, which is in between. It's got warm and cool. Let's leave it there because that's what I usually use. So I went last night and I got these. And they're not necessarily new foundations to us, but they are different tones than I'm used to using. And I will say that the girl helping me said I had on my ambient number 8. She said it looked fabulous. She said my makeup always looks good. And she said she thought I needed the warmth. But what I try to do is really match my skin with a very neutral tone. So the first one I got, and I think I've gotten this before, and I may have it upstairs, but I couldn't remember. It's the Este Lauder Double Wear, which would be, if you told me I had to pick one foundation for the rest of my life, this is what it would be. Because it never does me wrong. I can always find a shade. I always like the way it looks. You can make it buildable, like with a sponge. You can shear it out with a brush. It's just such a good foundation. So the color I got is Buff 2in2. You can see it's very neutral. And this is what I have on the right side of my face. Buff. Then I got, this is one of my, just smelling this foundation brings back good J-Lo Snatchel vibes, because this is what I really got into when I was doing the whole Snatchel look. And I'll put that video down below too. So we went over there and I ended up getting B30, which is very neutral. If you wanted a cool tone, it would be BR. If you wanted the warm tone, it would be BD. And so this is what I have on this side. Okay, then I did get the Dior Forever Skin Glow. I do like the matte, but I tell you, this glow is beautiful. And I didn't think it was too glowy, and it lasted well. I was really surprised, but we'll see. But I ended up getting 2W, which is warm, but honestly, it was almost brighter and not as orangey, or I don't know, it was fresher looking than the 2N. And I got, this is a good one, the Anastasia. I remember wearing this one summer, I think summer before last, and then I had a hard time finding a winter color. So we ended up with 250C, and it's really, really pretty. And then the last one, and this is the most watery one, you'll see I did a little swatch of each one, and the swatches are in the order of the picture you see me take, so you might have to just stop the screen. My editor is on Christmas vacation, so this is going to be me editing this video, and so, you know, I have them in the order, and then I swatched them in that exact order. And the runniest, orangiest one is this one, and it's the Pat McGrath Light Medium 11 in the Skin Fetish. But I'm still going to try it because it might end up, a lot of foundations will almost look orangey or too warm until you sheer them out, and then they really come to life. So that is my little foundation escapade. And let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think about my makeup today, and do you think I look better with more warm tone, etc., etc. Okay, let's go ahead and finish my makeup here. I brought my mirror because I wanted to show you this lip. My makeup today, the theory behind it was makeup that almost looks like a black and white photo. I'm crazy. I wanted to do a nude lip, but I didn't want to do it so nude that you guys would hate it. So I used Maybelline Totally Toffee, and I used this lipstick that we discovered this year, and it's so good. It's the Laura Mercier Joy. You have to like, you know, nude, light peachy lips to like it. To me, it's a little flat. You see, it's got a little bit of a sheen to it, but I can't resist to put a little bit of Buxom Celeste. But I wanted to let you see those two things first. And then you just take your Buxom and add a little bit. And it just makes everything look better. Okay, then I wanted to tell you about this mascara. The Napoli, I think that's how you pronounce their name. They always talk about this mascara, that it's their favorite. It's the Ilia. And I never thought much of it because I feel like I've already found the best mascara in the world, and that is the L'Oreal Bambi Oversized Eye. But I had this and a little blush stick in my big bowl in my bathroom, and I got it out, and oh my gosh, you guys, this mascara is really, really good. Lengthening, it will give you, the bad thing is it will give you some spider lashes if you don't watch out, because you can just keep building and building and building, and I have worn it many times with no lashes, and it is just great. So if you like natural, you know Ilia is one of those clean makeup lines. If you want a clean mascara that really gives good length, you would love this one. I brought this out here just to tell you about it again. I think I've mentioned it in the past, but it's the Rare Beauty. They're always out of it. You'll have to order it. It's the Illuminating Primer, which goes against what I typically like, but this one is different. I've got it on today underneath these you know, matte foundations. Are both of them matte? Yeah. And I just like it. It just feels good. It looks good. I think my makeup lasts well on it. It's not oily, but I feel like it gives a little bit of vibrance to your makeup. And I need to order a new one, but I wanted to tell you about it again because I think it's so good. I went to Walgreens, like I was telling you, and bought out the gift cards. But when I was in there, I was looking at the makeup, of course, and I saw these two blushes. They're both matte powder blushes from number 7, and this one is called Honey. And this is what I have on today. It's very nude. You'll see my theme here. And I have used this one, the peachy one, of course, Peaches. This is very, very similar to the Mario Peaches blush. Very pretty. So both of those, I think, are winners. One of you had told me about their powder, and I was going to try it. I have tried it in the past, and I don't remember it being like phenomenal, but I was going to try it again, and they were out of it. And then I got this lip liner, which I have purchased before, but I kind of wanted to do it again and give you my thoughts, because I'm sure you see it and you wonder, you know, should you get it? It's called 104 Gone Greige, and it's, you know, a nudie lip liner. It's the same brand as Totally Toffee and Magnetic Mauve are my two favorite ones. And this one is, it's a cool lip liner, I have to say. It's like a purpley, gray, beigey tone. If you like to, okay, first of all, if you like MAC Stone, it's going to do the same thing MAC Stone would do. It's going to create a shadow. So this is like the perfect lip liner if you want to go just around your lip line on the outside, very lightly and thin. It creates that shadow, like your lips are so pillowy that they're going out and causing a shadow. That's what this is like. It's not like real easy to use and user friendly, but it's really cool and it's fun to play with. So I wanted to tell you about it. Then this is a new fragrance for my fragrance lovers out there. I was watching that girl that I found that I guess she's either a model or she's an influencer, and she was at Fashion Week and she was putting on her fragrance and she mentioned this one. Now I already have the Loewe Paula's Ibiza, the original, and that is a really good one. These are like beachy summer scents without being, they're not sunscreeny or coconutty, even though I think this one probably does have coconut water in it. Oh my gosh, you guys, take me away. It is so good. It is so good. It's, okay, it is very, very, very summery. I can't even, but it is sexy summery. It's like summery. Oh, I'm trying to think of, not necessarily at night like deep, but at night like, it does have a deepness to it. Woody, floral, and gourmand, new eau de toilette for men and women, created by Jonathan Anderson. Okay, floral orange flower, absolute, and animalic night blooming jasmine sambac are layered with fresh notes of Madagascan mandarin and black pepper. Exotic incense, essential oil, and frankincense linger alongside gourmand notes of coconut and vanilla, amplified by rich ylang-ylang and soft, woody Australian sandalwood. Open-hearted and hedonistic, the joy of freedom and partying is captured in a fragrance. Yes, it's like a night party fragrance for the summer. I just put it on myself now. It's not like anybody's going to think you smell like summer, but it is just that feeling. It's very, very vibrant and, I mean, just beautiful. Okay, so let's go on to some Christmas gifts. Does this look familiar? John bought me an Apple Watch, and I got one. If you've been with me, you remember I had one just like this practically when they first came out. And you guys know I'm not a techie. I don't like, my car, I mean, there's probably a million things I could be doing that I'm not doing. I'm not generally a techie, but there were several things I wanted to try. Okay, first of all, I wanted to make sure I like to watch like this before I spent the big money on the Louis Vuitton one. But I don't think that one would be as good because part of the appeal to this is being able to work my camera on my phone. That is the big thing. I was watching Katie Steckley. She does a lot of videos for YouTubers, and she was saying how she can use her phone to do videos, and then you can go on the camera app and use that for a monitor, and you can use it to actually take the pictures. So I had asked John if he would get me one for Christmas, or I asked him a while ago, and he ended up getting it for Christmas. And our big thing now is, oh, and I also wanted it when I walk, because you can like do everything on this thing. I'm sure you know, I'm like late to the party, I know. But I wanted to use it when I walk, when I go to the pool, because you can talk on the phone, you can listen to your Voxes, you can do most everything on this. So it's kind of like a test period to see if I'm gonna like it. And we're trying to find now, my Voxes won't load, and I need to find a good place to charge it because I've been having to charge it in John's office. So he got me the pink with the pink, which I think is so sweet. And I do know that there's all kinds of really cool bands. I will probably be checking into that. I know there's really cool faces you can get, like Chanel and stuff too, so I'm gonna have fun with this. Styling up my iWatch or my Apple Watch when I get a chance. Okay, another Christmas gift from my brother and sister-in-law and niece. They gave me a couple of things, but this I'm excited about. It's like a headband ear type thing, and yeah, like that. And so I'm hoping that this will help me get back into walking now that I'm not so crazy busy with videos. I really am going to push myself to get back into that. And then let's see, they gave me these. My niece likes tigers and leopards and stuff too, so they gave me those socks. And then my brother is really good about giving me, first of all, they gave me a car detail. So I'm gonna get my car detailed, which it needs it so bad. I have a black car, black on black on black, and it needs it. So that's the big thing that they gave me. Then those things, and then my brother does this thing, it's kind of like Oprah's favorite things. He gives us his favorite things. So he gave me a big old bundle of like white towels that he got from either Sam's or Costco to like use around the house. And then he gave each of us a set of these, which are the battery operated candles. And it's so funny because I was thinking just the day before how much I'm gonna miss the Christmas tree, because I love having that just a little bit of light and, you know, twinkle. I'm not a big overhead light kind of girl. And so this, I'm gonna put these out and use these not just for Christmas. Hey, my parents, they always give me like really cool, different kind of stuff. This is one of them. My mom saw this and thought of me with my plants, and you know I like this design, and the green goes in here. It goes with my art and my plants. And then I was saving these to put on with you. You know how the big 90s earrings are back? Well, they got these for me in the 18 karat rose gold. Aren't they beautiful? Oh, I don't know if you guys have noticed. I went and got nails yesterday. I had been thinking about it for so long because I love this color and this shape. And what really, really, really made me want them is Amanda, Lux Mommy. Oh my gosh, look at those. And they're light as a feather. Yay! And so that was a couple of weeks ago. I asked her exactly what she got, and she gets the acrylic, the pink and white, but just the pink. So yesterday I had asked everybody that had nails, what should I do? And I know that I'm not going to have them forever, and I'll probably regret it. and my nails will be jacked up and I'll have to go through that phase. But I just wanted them. And honestly, you guys, no regrets. I love how pretty they are. I love how they look, but it is an adjustment. The biggest thing that got me was when I went to get my Colleen Rothschild conditioning balm. I felt like, how am I going to scoop this out? I felt like I had an eagle claw, and I managed. So, and then when I had all my ideal diamonds in, and I had to work on getting them out. And I was thinking, oh my God, I'm not going to get to wear my diamonds, but I was able to put those in today. So I think it's something I'll get used to. So my parents gave me this, and then they gave me this pendant, which I don't know what it is. It has like the fish on it, and then I don't know if that's some type of scarab or what it is. But this is something that my mom had, and she said every time I saw it on I complimented her on it. I don't know why I can't talk. And so she gave it to me, and I think it's really cool, and I love it. I love stuff like that. Their gifts are the best. Okay, I bought another pair of my favorite pajamas. I have had, I think all in all, I've had 3 pair of these. And I will wear them until they are stretched out. And they come in this, nice bag, and they're pajamas. You guys have seen these a million times. I ended up getting my daddy a pair, 2XL. And they didn't get here before Christmas, but I'm going to take them to him soon. I don't know if they'll fit him because he's really big, and I don't know if he'll wear them, but I know that men like silky soft stuff, and I know that this helps me sleep. So I thought, what the heck, I'm going to see if he likes them. Too Faced sent me some good PR this week. Yesterday I got this by itself, and it is their new addition to the iconic Better Than Sex family. Delivers length and volume you will love with a naturally derived formula. 98% naturally derived, bamboo fibers, goji berry, boost volume, length, all that stuff. I know people like this, but I tried it today just to see. That's just not a good brush for me. I think it's because I have deep set small eyes. I can't get to like the roots of my lashes. I think this is better. I'm gonna give it to Brooke because she's got larger eyes that aren't deep set. But I know this is a fan favorite, and now it's in the natural formula. Okay, and then this is something I meant to tell you about earlier when I was talking about my high contrast, low contrast makeup and everything. Something I have changed a little bit is I'm trying not to use bronzer as much in the winter so that I'm not so tawny. And another thing, side note in parentheses, I know I'll have to do it, but I'm trying not to self-tan. That is a big thing. So I got out probably the best contour palette of all times, and I don't even know if they still sell this. I hope they do. Used to, you had to get it on their website, but it's the Lorac Pro Contour. And I hit pan on my first one, and then I had ordered another one. So today I started out with the light contour, and I did a little bit of the deep contour just around the jawline, and then I did a little bit of the medium, which does add some warmth because I needed it. I was looking worse than black and white. So this is what I have on, and then like these highlight powders are matte, so I used a little bit of that like right here to clean up, and then that's the highlight that I have on. So what a good palette, and I use this for my eyeshadow. There is nothing better than a contour palette for your eyeshadow, because when I put on eyeshadow, that's really what I'm trying to do, is just to, make my eyes look contoured. And I do like, part of the contrast I do like, even in a black and white, is the eyeliner, the lashes, and the crease. That's something I really like. So this is a winner. Let's go on to handbags, because I got a new one and I love it. So first of all, remember, I just got this one. which is the Cinque Sept Saint Laurent, and I love it. It is just a beautiful, user-friendly, timeless, classy, chic, sexy, everything little bag. And it was going to be so easy to like put your socks and your underwear or something and then pack this in a suitcase to be able to use when you go out of town. It is just a beautiful, beautiful bag with a beautiful buckle. I mean, it couldn't get any better, I thought. Then I saw this one. This is very much the same bag, but very different. Matter of fact, when I first got it, I opened it and I sent my friend Kelly from Mommy's Makeup and Moscato, she's my handbag buddy. I sent a picture to her and I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna keep it because it's so similar. And I was really hoping that the strap would be a little bit longer. And so I boxed it back up, put it in John's office, the returns department. And I think it was the day before Christmas or maybe 2 days before Christmas. And I thought, you know, I'm going to just look at that bag one more time. And he was like, it's different. And when I took the stuffing out of it, I realized how different. This one is more of a flimsy hobo, where this one, you see it's more structured and has that smooth leather. Like, look at the straps. It's just a different look for sure. So this one is more, it's soft and it's still chic. It's still cool girl. It's still, matter of fact, I think this was my friend Lisa sent me a picture. This was on a thing with Kate Moss. I love it. It's almost like you took this and combined it with a slouchy, really cool, like the big Anina Bing or something else that Kate Moss would carry. She's known for carrying big like mulberry bags and stuff like that. It's like if you mixed those two, you would come up with this one. So no regrets whatsoever. Used to, in the old days, I would have gotten this in a color. Like I thought about getting the nude, is out of this world, is beautiful. The burgundy. But I know that I like black bags. I do. Like in the summer, I will veer off, or if I want to pop a color or whatever, but my everyday, I like a black bag. Okay, speaking of, the one that I've been carrying, I switched into it yesterday, is this one. It is the Nikki crinkled leather. I think it might be, I'll find out exactly. I just had to tell you again what a good bag this is. Honestly, this bag is like those two combined, because you could still wear this one at night, but it's still cool enough to wear during the day, and it is a powerhouse of a bag. It's got this big section, it's got that outside section, and it's got the whole big back pocket with the magnet, and you can do it up under your arm like this or crossbody, and I have done both. So I just wanted to, while I was telling you about those, I wanted to remind you just how good this one is. And this morning I was, when everybody comes over for Christmas, you just start stuffing stuff everywhere, and I couldn't find my tripod. So I was in my closet and I saw this bag sitting over lonely in the corner, and I had to get it out and give it some love. One of my all-time favorite, most used bags, love it, gonna use it today, is my Gucci. But remember, it has the tiger on it, it has the strap. Look, it's a Lolita. Let's see if it says the name of it, because you need to look on like Poshmark or something and see. Okay, looks like I got a belt that day too. It was $2,600. I mean, this bag would definitely be more than that now. What year was it? 2018. I think I got this when I went to California, to Los Angeles, to see Sheila, and my Gucci belt was $350. I think they're $450 now, and the bag was $2,600. This could be one of my most asked about product lines, and it's the Jones Road Beauty. Okay, back when I was trying to be makeup trier person extraordinaire, which I think if you want someone like that, I love Babs Beauty. She does a good job. I was trying to be like Babs Beauty and try everything, and it didn't work out for me. But they contacted me and wanted to know, did I want to try some Jones Road Beauty? Well, I was very honest with them. I said, I have tried your product before, but I am oily. Can you, if you do send me anything, will you send me some things that are good for combo oily, mature skin? And I haven't gotten to try it yet because they just, I just got it like right before Christmas. So let's see what they sent me. I got 2 packages and I'm wondering if they accidentally sent me the same thing, but we'll see. Okay, wow. I know I'll like that. That is a good brush. I actually did put on my foundation with it, the BK Beauty 102 brush today instead of the sponge, because sometimes I think the sponge might add too much. But so I love that. And then we've got Flushed, and it is the Miracle Balm. That is it. And I know it's one of those things you've got to break the seal. Okay, I probably shouldn't try to. Oh, it smells good. It smells like old school Bobbi Brown vitamin enriched face base. Dusty Rose. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. I wonder if that's something, I'll have to really read up on it and try to do my best with using it because it is a different type of product, and see if you can use it on your lips or something like that, because that's a really cool lip color. I'm guessing that you use this brush for this product. Yay! And let's see if these are different colors. Nope, it's the same ones. Dusty Rose and Flushed. Okay, so they just accidentally sent me 2. I will probably gift this to one of you. We can't do contests. They made contests really hard on YouTube now because, I don't know, the whole guidelines. So I am going to just pick one of you out there that watch me all the time and send this to you. So I will contact you. If you think it's crazy, it's getting crazier because not only did I order the yellow tiger sneakers, which in fact are very, very popular. I see why I did that now. But I ordered the silver ones too. I must have been just into it that day. I do like silver shoes. I do. I love silver heels. I just got a pair of Inez silver heels that I love. And I have, remember the ones I got from, I think they're Kate Spade. I still got them. They're some of my favorite shoes. So I do love silver shoes, and these will look good with a all black outfit. So no regrets, and these are very, very comfortable. I had a lot of you ask me about the yellow ones. They're very comfortable, and they are true to size. Hey guys, it's Lisa. I had a little bit of an issue yesterday. Right in the middle of filming my Friday video, John came out of his office and he needed to go to the restroom. So I cut the camera off, and when I cut it back on, I don't know what I did, and I'm praying now that my volume is working, and I had no volume for the rest of the video. But I'm gonna look at it as a positive because there were many things that I wanted to apologize for and I wanted to add. First of all, sorry I'm taking you down this crazy, stupid, unnecessary foundation rabbit hole with me. I should handle this on my own because I don't think it's going to do you any good. I was thinking, Lisa, this is like last year when you took them down the Kibby body type. That was ridiculous. I still don't know what body type I am in that whole Kibby thing. Yesterday when I was editing the footage back, I could not believe the difference this little light right here makes. So I wanted to today I wore 2 more of the foundations that I showed you, but the rest of my makeup, as far as the eye makeup, the contour, and the blush, and the eyebrow, they're all the same. I did change my lip a little bit just because we have to. When I got out yesterday and I took photos, because that is like a big deal to me because it's daylight and you can just see everything. Oh my gosh, that makeup looked horrible. I mean, you can see the sadness in my eyes. I will put it in here. It's not the actual foundation because I like these foundations. It's the tone, and I think they were a little bit too light. Today I have on this side Your Forever Skin Glow in the 2W. That is what's on this side. And on this side, which is so interesting, is the Anastasia. I can't remember the number. I don't have it out here, but it's the C. I'll put everything down below. Isn't that funny? That's supposed to be a cool tone. So you cannot rely on those numbers. You just have to look at it. And I have the kind of personality that it's hard for me to do. I feel like I've got to stick within, you know, those letters and what someone says I am and all of that stuff. It's very hard for me to just go out of that box. So wanted to say that to you. Sorry that I mean, and I don't even know, like I do love that whole like low contrast. Are you deep contrast? And I love how you can think about it and maybe do your wardrobe. And when I looked it up on Pinterest, it kind of like eases into the whole summer, fall, winter and stuff like that. And so I'm going to try to just put on the brakes and not go into that because stuff like that will consume me and I would rather do other things. So that is what I wanted to say about that. And I also, okay, so let's do the test. So this is the cool, same lights and everything else. The only thing that's different is it's not raining today. The sun actually came up this morning. I was so happy to see it. So that's cool. That's warm. I mean, notice what it does to my hair too. And you'll notice a lot of times, like up here will be cooler and down here warmer. It's not that way. It's just because what the light is hitting is making it cooler. Okay, and then this is the in-between. So you can see if I were to back up and then when I come forward, how this gets so much warmer. And I don't know, I asked all of my YouTube girlfriends what they do about that because I want to bring you the real deal. You know what I mean? Okay, one thing I was so upset about is showing you this bag because when I decided I was going to keep it and I pulled the stuffing out of it because when I was going to return it, I had not even pulled the stuffing out of it. I just kind of looked at it and, you know, was going to send it back. I'm so glad I did because that's when I realized how much more like squishy and stuff this is. And look at this cool thing on the inside. At first I thought it was a pouch that you take out, but it is actually like a divider and a zipper pouch in the middle. And I think that is super cool and could be a game changer for a lot of people to be able to have that in there. So if you're someone that, you know, doesn't want things to spill out or is worried about your wallet getting picked out or something, you could put all your valuables in there. And I just think it's kind of a cool quality. But I love these bags, you guys. I love them. I don't know if I've ever gotten a YSL bag that I did not love. They're just good quality. And I noticed when I was looking up Kate Moss and YSL bags, she must love them too because she was all over the place with those bags. Then I wanted to just, you know, I thought of some more stuff to tell you. Today my lip combo is this lip liner. I kind of went through my backup lip liners last night and I came across this one and it's Pat McGrath Structure. And I just wanted to show it to you. I think it's very pretty. It's kind of like a, I'm gonna say rosy, tawny brown is how I would describe it. And then I always forget how good this is. Good old Clinique Beige Pop. They should have called it Beige Pink Pop because that's what it is. But the reason I wanted to show this to you is I think it's a beautiful nudie color for those of you that either have a darker skin tone than I do or you don't like them as light as I do. I think you would love this. So With that said, it wasn't quite light enough for me. So this is something I've been looking for all through my stash. I'm so upset I don't think they make it anymore. But it's this Dior Ultra Light 000 Rouge Dior. And if you try to look it up now, it's going to send you to the balm that's 000, but it's clear. This is white. Can you see? Like, look how white that is. And so I'm going to swatch it here. Somebody else has to make this. But look what it does when you put it over the center of your lip. Like, this is magical. It really is. I'm making sure it's clean. If you know of something like this, will you let us know? Because this is game changer. Like, a lot of times I'll say I'll get a peach and I'll say it needs more white in it. It has more of a yellow. That's what I mean. This thing is just like magic. Another thing that I showed you yesterday that got cut out was these Too Faced Kissing Jelly Gloss. These are kind of a combination between a gloss and an oil. And I have swatched them all, and I will tell you that my favorite ones are Pina Colada. That is this one, and it does have some sparkle in it. So Pina Colada. These are the ones I would tell you to go get. Seems like sour watermelon. Sour watermelon is good, but it's just like it looks. You know what I mean? It's just the Clarins. I mean, it's still good. You'd be surprised. And I know it looks like it doesn't have much color, but you'd be surprised. It just flew out of the box. Sweet cotton candy. Okay, my niece is getting this because it is, I mean, it's blue. And I'll bet that in some kind of circumstance, that is going to make your teeth look white or, you know, some other kind of thing. But I know she'll like this. So I thought that I would take that to my niece. I'll probably give one to Brooke and one to my mom. They're grape soda. Grape soda is good. It's got, you know, the sparkle to it. You know, I always swatch things in the craziest place. So that's grape soda. If I had to say, it's going to be maybe be a little boring. I don't know. It does have sparkles in it. This is my favorite, bubblegum. It smells just like, I don't know if it's Bubble Yum, Bubblicious, or Hubba Bubba. I always liked, my brother and I both, we liked Big League Chew. Did you ever get that? Oh my gosh, look how pretty that is. Down here, let me blend it out. Can you see that? I think you can. So pretty. I mean, they're all pretty. Honestly, I don't think you can go wrong. And I like the fact that they're kind of like the gloss and the oil in one because there's a little bit more weight to them. They're not quite as slicky feeling. And then the last one is raspberry. And it's, you know, just doesn't have shimmer. And I would say, I remember yesterday saying this would be good for a dark skin tone, but I think this would be good for anybody's. It's almost grapier than the grape soda. Little thing that goes with that. And thank you, Too Faced. Okay, so I was just wiping everything off and I wanted to show you how good that Pat McGrath lip liner stayed. Hers are good, and Natasha Denona, you know, they're just also good. I was going to go through my outfit of the day yesterday. I was wearing the frame pants, the little kick flare. In hindsight, I think I like these Spanx kick flare a little bit better than the frame. So I do like the frame, but I think these Spanx might be a little less expensive, and I just think they might look a little prettier. One is more of a ponte pant, the Spanx, and then the other one is more of that black denim. Both are good, but they kind of serve that similar purpose. I had on a Skims top, and then I had on my Moto jacket, and then I had on, that was it. That was it. Okay, let me go get them. Hold on. Okay, I knew there was something else that was very important that I didn't show you. These loafers. Okay, remember with that frame catalog that I still have, the girl had like a little airport outfit on with those pants, and I wanted some of those loafers that were very soft, low profile, and you guys were all telling me to get the ones from the row. So I had already ordered these. These are from Splendid. I think I ordered them from Nordstrom. You know what? I think I ordered them from their website. I think Nordstrom was out of my size. And I did get just my true size. Yes, 8 medium. So I got my true size, and they are so nice, you guys. They were like a little over $100, and they're so good. Well, after all of you told me I needed to get the ones from the row, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get them, and I'll just see if they're that much better. And I ordered them from Saks. They got here. And I think like the next day, Tamara Kalinick got them too. They're not worth it. They're not that much. I don't even know if they're better looking than these. I really think I prefer the way these look. And I did take a picture of them so I could show you, but I returned those. I think these suit my needs. I wore them yesterday and they're so comfortable. I've worn them probably, I don't know, I've probably worn them about 3 times. They are just really, really good little casual, cool girl loafers. They've actually got me craving maybe a little bit, not a real chunky loafer, but maybe just a little bit more of a chunky loafer. So that is what I wore yesterday. And the bag I carried was my little Nikki bag. Today, let me back up here and show you my outfit. I'm wearing that little top from Abracromie, and you guys, this is so nice. I've actually, you can see it in the back, I've got on that Soma bra that I love. What I love about this bra is it doesn't create extra bulk. I don't want to look bulletproof right here like I'm Wonder Woman. And these are, oh gosh, I still have on my Uggs. Then I'm going to take my Jimmy Choos out for a stroll today. I got up this morning and I was like, I am just craving wearing, I think it's because of the sun coming out. I was thinking I'm just craving wearing something with a heel today, like dressing up. I feel like I've been kind of casual for a while. And so I'm going to wear these two, and then let me put this down. I don't know if I ever really even featured this jacket on my YouTube. I know I put it on Instagram, but it's a little faux fur, and it has like leather right here and the little snaps so that you can close it all the way. And it's just kind of like a little casual faux fur. Look who I'm going to bring out today. My Birkin. I haven't worn this in a long time. But I do love this bag. It's hard sometimes to wear something if you're worried about it. And yesterday when I was looking up Kate Moss, I saw her, which I realize I don't have Kate Moss's money or resources, but there's just something about seeing someone really using it. Like, I know the Olsen twins, the Rowe, Mary Kate and Ashley, they're famous for their beat up Birkins, but there's just something about it. And I told myself, Lisa, use it. If something happens, something happens. So today I'm going to use it. I do have like the divider thing in it. Okay, and for accessories, I have on the earrings that my parents gave me. I love them and they're so light. I will find out where they got them, but if I had to guess, it would be a local jeweler. They have several that they go to. Local, like a state, I guess they're like resale shops. They sell other things too. If you live here, the Ivy Cottage, it has a lot of good like pre-owned jewelry, or a pawn shop, because they go to all of those looking at jewelry just to get different things. Matter of fact, my ring is one that they got me. I don't know if it was last year or year before. I think the year before. Look at it, has the enamel on it with the diamonds. Loving my nails, loving them. So glad I did it, and I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful that I'm so glad I did it. But this top is going to look good too underneath like a blazer or even a denim jacket, and I think it comes in black. And then anything else? I think that's it. So I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I will probably post my closet editing video, and I will see you probably on Monday, if not on Wednesday. See you then. Bye-bye.